You guys, I'm so excited! This just turned up in the mail like 2 minutes ago. I have no idea how I'm gonna open this at all, because it's like sealed. I was hoping it would be taped so I could like save the box because I'm moving in a month. Hopefully, this, I think, is all the bookmarks I've been working on recently. I ordered 100 of each. I have no idea how I'm going to get into this, but I cannot wait to show you. Give me 2 ticks, I'll be right back. She's in. That took way more effort than it should have done. I'm so excited though, look! Oh my god. I was a bit worried about the size because I've made bookmarks before and they were incrementally thinner and I quite like them. But actually, I think I prefer these. They, you know, even though they're in a brick, they feel quite good ergonomically. What have we got? Orchid mantids. And we got froggies. Hee hee hee. So, let's open one. I'm really excited about this. Is there a way I can do this without them going everywhere? I think not. I have some stuff that I'm going to put these in later anyway for storage purposes, so that's fine. Urgh. But I kind of just want to pull one out. Oh, I'm overexcited. Sorry, I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense just now, but I'm trying to really carefully get these out. They're so good! Ah! Oh my god, I love them. I love them so much. I've already got stuff on this one, but that's okay. One's for me. Ah, I love it. This one I wasn't sure about because the back is like a different orientation from the front. I was worried it was going to bother me, but actually it's come out so good. This is probably my favorite design, by the way. If you're not following me on Instagram and that, this wouldn't necessarily happen in the wild, but like I like the idea. It's a green tree python eating a green tree frog, eating a green cricket, who is very, very detailed. I'm really pleased with the quality of the print on these because I was worried some of these small details weren't going to show up. But on the back, this is a rufous-owl, which is one of the actual apex predators of green tree pythons in the wild. And the little cricket's getting away. So it's kind of like a two-part story, but the front has a bit of a gloss on it. Back is satin. I thought this would be good because I know some people like to write on their bookmarks, and the front side isn't going to be much good for that, but I feel like, you know, you wanted the front side to be the sort of nice side anyway. Oh my god, I'm way too excited. That was the one I was most concerned about printing wise, like the colours and stuff. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm so happy! The colours are amazing on this. Go Vistaprint, honestly. Because, how do I explain this? So for those of you that might not do a lot of digital to print stuff, getting the colour payoff is really difficult, especially when you've got loads of little intricacies like this in the colours. So a lot of this is like a watercolour splatter brush on Photoshop. Anything with a translucency, anything with an ombre, getting that colour accuracy is really hard work. I am so pleased with these. Hang on. Gotta do them all. I'm doing them all. I don't care. These are in no particular order, by the way. I think chronologically when I was making them I did, I don't know, that one first. Then, what did I do after that? Then the frogs, then the cactus birds, which I'm very excited about, and then these cheetahs. They're not cheetahs, they're ocelots. You'll see what I mean. I'm trying to get into this, so I'm not having much joy. So I do not want to damage this at all. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see if I can get this out. Sorry I keep doing this off camera, it's just I really don't want to bend any of these. Oh wow. This looks better than it did digitally. I don't know how I've managed that. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. I'm so pleased with myself, honestly. It's not very often, like, when I'm doing more half and half projects like this, where half are digital, half are manual, I don't often get to enjoy the finished product for very long. Because I look at it on my computer as I'm editing it, and then I post it, and that's about it, really. Oh yeah, that was very satisfying. This one, that red, it's not coming up on camera so much, but this red in person is wild. And with the gloss finish, it looks really cool. Oh yeah. I like this one because I feel like if you're going to write on the back, it's got loads of space to do it as well. Not that it was particularly a priority with these. I feel like these are, you know, at the end of the day, more about the drawings than random scribbles, but if you want to do so, that one is probably the best one. It has the most amount of room on the back, whereas, you know, to be honest, this one would be quite hard to write on, if that was something you were worried about. Oh yeah, I'm getting plastic everywhere, by the way. I'm just throwing it on the floor as I go. Because I just cleaned my desk as well. Oh. So this one is actually my favourite. I will say that. It is an idea I've had for like years. And I finally did it and I'm so happy. It's so cool! It's so cute, actually. I didn't do very good photos of this on Instagram, by the way, so I've named this guy Sneaky Joe. He sneaks. We got these guys, got a little guy there, these friends, a couple up here, and it keeps going. The colours of these are brilliant. I'm so happy that they've paid off as well. Oh, this is my favourite drawing that I did out of all of them. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. I know that sounds kind of stupid. Oh, I don't know what side I like better on that. We'll put it like this because the red goes. But yeah, I don't know. This was a lot of work. Yes, it's only 5 bookmarks, but if you think about it, you know, each one of them is 10 drawings, and as I went further, they got more and more detailed as well. So it's a lot of work. It's essentially a collection, you know, as far as artwork's concerned. And I've got one of the originals here. I can show you actually. You know, a lot of detail went into these, especially this one. This one was a lot of work. So seeing the actual payoff, you know, is brilliant. So like, if you look at the rocks and stuff, it's really cool to see it all finished. I'm gonna have to figure out packaging for these because I feel like certain wholesale purchasers would like packaging. Personally, I'm a firm believer of bookmarks just being there so you can just kind of grab one as you're going, but I'd like to give people the option. But we'll figure that out. That's a job for another day. Hello. Mitzi. Yeah? Do you mind? Every time I try and do something, you get in the way. Darling, I'm trying to make my bed. Do you mind? Do you mind? Fuming, I did these yesterday and I've already chipped a nail. It's about 5 in the morning, Sunday as well. I have no makeup on. Don't judge. So far, I've managed to do a few posts ready to go yesterday. My bookmarks came, as you saw. So I want to do some better stuff with that today, if I can find the time. I've started editing, actually, my crocodile card. Quite pleased with the original. I made a couple of mistakes on the drawing, but it was like easy enough to fix. It was kind of because I was getting lost in like the scales and stuff and trying to figure out what goes where, which does happen, but you can fix it on a manual drawing, you know, with like paint pens and things like that. But I think for this it looks neater if you just outright erase it on Photoshop. I try and avoid doing that as much as possible. So yeah, today we're going to try and finish that. Try and start my owl card, my Eurohoot card, which is quite cute, and make some alterations to that to make it more interesting. And yeah, see how it goes from there. Maybe do some social media. I need to write a couple of emails. Very entertaining. It's also a tropical storm. Like, I'm looking out the window right now outside because it's been over 10 degrees here, so apparently that means thunder. So I am not going outside today. So to some, this may look like a catastrophe. And it is. I'm not looking forward to cleaning this up later. But this is actually a set for me doing an initial run of product photos that I'm planning on using on my website, social media, and also maybe in the wholesale catalogue or line sheet as they're called. It looks like a lot of nothing, but with strategic cropping, this actually came out really good. And yes, that is a t-shirt crumpled up, but I've done it on purpose. It's purposeful, it has its reasons. And you can also see in the background, whoop, this is actually one of my old bookmarks that I did. It's just a laminated one. I still like the design of this, I just wanted to do a brand new run of stuff for this. Also size-wise, this is longer and thinner than these. And I kind of want wholesalers to be able to put all of these in one rack and have them as one big display. And the idea is, you could have 5 at just the front, 5 at just the back, or maybe if it's like a new retailer that wants to fill up space but doesn't have the money to necessarily buy 10 bookmarks off the bat, you can have the front and the backs side by side, and then you got 10 products.
We're watching. Not so sure. Yes, hubris. Things don't add up.
Like what?
Family background. No absent father. No signs of a domineering or abusive mother.
I met an Irishman once who only drank milk.
Left turn on Irish Street, heading south. And he's making another quick left east on Gordon. We're supposed to be finding patterns, not anomalies.
There's a lot of cars making that.
Wee update for you guys. So far this week, I have done a lot of stuff, mainly admin. The past sort of month or so, I've spent like just drawing incessantly, so I've been sort of letting this stuff like not get on top of me, but like I hadn't been putting as much time into it as I normally would. Yesterday, I started my Eurohoot card, which is very, very cute. And I finished my You Smell Lights Up the Room card, which is my crocodile light bulby one. That came out really good, so I'm feeling very confident about that. Cards wise, I've ordered two designs, one which has never been available online before outside of a stockist that I used to have here up north, which is my Primate card and the light bulb croc one. I need to finish this one before I can order it. What else have I done? I've done a big old photo shoot of my bookmarks. I've done mock-ups and photo editing of the prints I'm going to be selling on Etsy. The paper for which is arriving at some point today, so I'm going to do some test prints of that. It's very similar to a style that I used before. Thickness, everything like that, it's just matte. So I want to just make sure that it's going to work for, more commercial looking prints. And the packaging for that's turning up this week, so things are starting to suddenly happen. I've also done pretty much just drafts of the listings for all the bookmarks, all the prints. I haven't bothered doing the cards yet because I want to actually photograph them. For Etsy, I've done endless social media stuff. and I have seriously updated my website. My website gets the least amount of love out of all the things that I, share my stuff on, whether it be here very sporadically, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Don't know why. I just, even though it's the thing I give out the most to like clients and things like that, I'm just not the best at updating it. Uh, but if you want to go check it out, I've added a whole bunch of new content on there. I've got a brand new news section on there. There's also direct links to my Etsy store, which is that for you if you want. Um, if you follow me on Instagram and that though, there are links in the bios, both pages, Instagram and Facebook, if you need that. I'll also put it in the description below for anyone that's interested. Rest of the week will be Hooten. Finish that. I have another card design that I'm gonna do just now. The rest that I do will be purely for wholesale. Gonna start looking at assembling my wholesale catalogue, my line sheet, and that's pretty much all I got planned for now. So yeah, a little update.